everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting "Go Blue." Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris, Kajana Carter, Larry Johnson, Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. The list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
He's past the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Throws a stiff arm. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Wideouts now clustered. To throw, it's Barnes. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving. The back's got it. Gets some space around the 30. Makes it across the goal line. Touch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz, and they're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Now passing the field goal attempt, the offense on the field going for it on 4th down. And the Nittany Lions offense is on the move now.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive to that first down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Can he get there on the ground? Defense stops him right at the line there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half. But
and the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up the first down.
Eludes the rush, and he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. Now the handoff. Makes the defender miss. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Hold it. Open. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. The shotgun handoff here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Touchdown, Penn State. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone.
Oh my God. No way.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, fighting off the defender.
Well, to call that play, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line and quarterback because you're so close to your own goal line. Here, they don't protect the quarterback. They give up the sack and almost causes a safety.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
From the shotgun, handoff inside, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down play coming up. He drops back in the gun, looking to make a play deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team gets the return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Nice block by two. Great block.
Now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Nittany Lions will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
There's a 1st and 10 play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Hey, 30. You can take that block, it's a first down.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. They'll work the clock here with their running game. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice game.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Fights through a tackle. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
So with the lead secure here, it's time
my
to
bad.
take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.
My bad, guys.
That works.
Oh. Michigan's a pushover team, Fred.
That's good.
They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
That's who I play next, so.
Yeah.
And that's a full game next week, so.
And the offense just takes a knee here.
I thought about scoring another touchdown because it's Michigan, but I think winning 42-14 is good enough.
But they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give
I
credit to this team for
didn't
coming out with a
know
good
you were
game plan and just
on yet,
dominating
Alex.
the game.
Oh yeah, I'm on.
That is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.
But Brian, I said I was getting on at like 8 o'clock though.
I have been away from my phone a little bit since it's been charging, so anything
that's
within
alright.
about past hour or so.
I like how Austin completely just stopped talking.
Yeah.
I'm so tired, guys.
So what?
Brother, I was tired last night and I still got on. I don't care.
It's like, what did he expect this job to be? I'm like, this is literally manual labor 101.
I thought it was gonna be a pushover job. Alright, we advanced. See if I got any more 5 stars. Ooh, got the quarterback I wanted this year, but not the one I wanted last year. Brian. Huh.
Conscience calls the guilty to
Austin had a D tackle that he was saying it was a tight race for. I got him committed in 2 weeks. Oh man, I lost a middle linebacker to Stanford. That's cool. Man, so glad that Indiana played up to their potential. Hate to see it.
I was going to say, I didn't know when I'd be able to get on tonight, because I have to basically go to, for this next summer program that's going to start in a little over a week, go to people's houses and like do like a little home visit with the people I'll be working with. So I just did that today. I didn't know how long it was going to be, but I was only over there for probably a half hour, maybe not even that, and it was also relatively close to New Albany. Unfortunately, I got on my way there, I got stuck behind an oversized load semi for
gross.
a good bit of the street, all the way to the exit on 161, and I still had to wait behind that because it went on the road. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Went on the highway. And then I finally managed to drive past it.
Nice.
Hey Fred, can you do me a favor?
Huh?
Can you tell me the deal breaker on the recruit you got, Deontay Bethea, the 5-star tackle?
Hold on, give me just a second. I'm trying to figure out a hard sell for this player.
That and Enrique Bajema? Outside linebacker.
I think it's Bahama.
Bahama. Okay.
So you said Bethea?
Yeah.
His deal breaker is championship contender.
Okay.
And then
What? And yeah,
Bahama
yeah.
is also championship contender.
Okay. I'll keep him around just in case you slip down. I doubt you will, but
Wow, Brian, I beat you out for that middle linebacker. I did not think that was going to happen.
at the very end,
It
you
was
got
going to be
some.
tight. It was going to
Yeah.
be tight. Like, I
Yeah.
didn't honestly thought you were going to have the edge on me the whole time. All right. I can't go after any more 5 stars. Yay. Not like I need any more, but they're there. Yay. If we get through another season, we should just lift all restrictions. Have at it, boys, because we're not going to use those players anyways. All right. I need a tight end. That's cool. Might as well. Got the time for it. Wide receiver. I need wide receivers? Shit, I didn't know that. Strong safety. How do you strong safety? I need tackle, support, and guards.
UCF might take this linebacker from me.
Instantly sees route runner, goes, nah, I'm good.
Amen to that.
Like, nah. Nah. No Superman here.
If I go crazy, then would you call me Superman?
Also have to pull off
I am
kicker.
now alive.
Nice. Kicker. Power. Made up power.
Let's do all whites for this game.
Hey, that's racist.
Is it though?
And then Michigan's going to do all blue. This is a full game, by the way.
Oh, it is? Okay. I'm glad you
Wide
said something.
receiver. Recommends. I wasn't a big fan of someone.
What are you listening to?
Like somebody, I thought it was a door. Is she fucking moaning in there?
No, it's her maid of honor sent her image of sent her video of their son, their infant son.
Oh.
Trust me, I had to look at it myself too. I'm like, what the heck was that sound? I thought it was someone farting at first.
It sounded like somebody moaning.
Oh.
I'm a power punter. Get the fuck out of here with your 88 power.
About to say, that's not the least that's not at least the sound I'm used to. Freaking Fred, every month it seemed like would just bounce on my door and go, ah!
Finds a kicker and punter that are power. Literally has power that's less than 85, Fred. Huh?
Yeah.
How do you call yourself a power? I'll find another power. 5'10", 5'11" kickers. Short kickers are
It's
good
going to
kickers.
be... If they were going to do this the first play of the game, it's going to be a long day for Michigan.
Yeah.
Slot fade, success, touchdown on the first play.
Offer scholarship.
Brian, are you still recruiting or are you live?
I'm still recruiting.
Okay.
go find me a new punter because my punters aren't that good. Alright, power punters for the win. Let's go. If you don't have a mega leg, I'm not going to take you on. Oh, get out of here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Mega leg. Offer scholarship. 5 points each. 5 points to Gryffindor. 5 points for Slytherin. Alright, Fred's game on, and I'm gonna start my game right now.
Just started streaming mine. Gonna look at something real quick.
I'm tired.
Oh, almost had a pick there. Cause I got your picture, I'm coming with you, dear Maria, count me in. There's a story at the bottom of this bottle, and I'm the pen. Make it count when I'm the one who's telling you out. Cause it feels like stealing hearts, calling your name from the crowd. Now, when has Michigan ever run a hurry-up offense?
They never, I'll take it back because I didn't play defense last game. Like, they never did one against me, but then I realized I didn't play them last week. I'm not sure if Austin's gonna be able to. Are we even sure that Austin's gonna be able to play NCAA 26? Or sorry, college football 26?
No idea.
Did I hear in one of the deep dives that this dynasties are going to be cross-platform now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So the other Alex that you guys met at my bachelor party and at my wedding, he plays this game, but he plays it on Xbox.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm down for it. You don't even have to ask. The answer is already yes.
He was looking for people to play it, and I'm like, sorry, man, we play on PlayStation.
Yeah. You can just go ahead and message him, text him, do what you want, and tell him, yeah, you're in.
I mean, while you're at it, you might as well ask Alex's Pittsburgh brother.
Oh, Josh.
Yeah, Josh.
He does own a PlayStation. I'll have to ask if he has, or if he plans to get it.
That would be really fun to have, just go from 4 to 6.
I just want to be able to make sure that people can get on, you know,
On a consistent basis, yes.
on a consistent basis so that we can actually make progress on a season. Maybe not in like a season a week like we had been doing, but like I still want to be able to progress pretty quickly.
I would say it would have to be a little bit slower because I do know Wellman does have a kid.
I knew that. Like I know he has a wife and kids, so I know he's not going to be.
Man, fuck them kids.
Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
He also, because he works in a church, like there's certain nights he won't be available. Like I think it's
Thursday nights,
I want to say
probably.
it's Monday night is when because he's the worship director at the church. So that's when they do practice. And then there's another night. It's usually like a Wednesday or a Thursday night that he leads a life group.
I mean, that's fine, because we're going to be playing full games. It's going to take time.
This is Penn State defense as we know it.
Corner? I'm not gonna sit there and say you dumb fuck, but you're definitely the dullest crayon in a box of white.
It's so nice to have a quarterback.
Did you see what he did, Fred?
No, I didn't.
You watching my stream?
I have it up, yeah.
Let's meet this corner right here. I know I hit X to tackle, and he just threw his hand up, like, hi, to try to swat it. When he had nowhere to swat it, and it carried me.
He ran behind him and was like, I got this.
And it carried me past the tackle. And I'm like, well, that's great.
In other news, I'm sure Alex already knows this. Did you guys see what happened in New York City today?
No.
Nope. Because I haven't been on my phone much today.
They had new mayor elections, and the guy they elected, basically wants to do, like, free housing, even, like, government-run grocery stores.
Oh.
Because prices are, quote-unquote, out of control.
So, socialism.
Yeah, like, full-blown socialism. He's not even hiding it. And he won the Democratic primary, which basically means he's going to win it, because what...
New York's not voting a Republican.
Yeah. The current mayor's running as an independent, but I'm like, I don't think he's going to win.
To the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
All right.
So I'm like, cool, man.
All right. Surely socialism will work this time, right?
Because it worked so well the last times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just didn't do it right.
We won't be helping ICE at all.
Okay. They don't need your help.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty self-sufficient.
There was like some other thing. Oh, so some stats they found. Apparently, most of Cuomo, who was a former governor of New York, who was his main opponent, he won like most of the people of like the working class in New York, but most of like the rich people voted for this guy.
Of course they did.
And on top of that, they also found out that over 60% of college-educated people voted for this guy too, whereas non-college-educated people, only like 30-something% voted for him.
Coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Dad always used to call New York the armpit of America.
I heard Ben Shapiro reacting to it. He's like, literally New Yorkers vote like they're in middle school. He's like, you ever gone for student council in middle school when you said, hey, we'll clean up the gym or whatever, and then your opponent's like, yeah, I'm going to have free ice cream and no homework, and everyone voted for him? Yeah, that's basically how it is. They can't make promises on it, but sure enough, they say it and everyone will vote for him.
Oh, Joe Biden. Oh, excuse me.
Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation.
Oh, you guys will laugh at this today. So, while at work, we're cleaning the first theater, and then I noticed something, like there was like a puncture hole in the screen, and I'm like, huh, how did that get there? So, the usher told me the story of how that happened.
Let me guess. Was it Minecraft?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was the Minions movie. Someone threw a banana onto the screen and it punctured the screen.
Oh my god. Of all things, it was that.
I'm like, what do they do? He's like, yeah, they open up bananas. I'm like, someone just went, banana, and just threw it at the screen.
Yeah, this is the definition two-pronged problem.
He said, "Oh yeah, the worst times to work here was that, Minecraft, and then like the
And the running game has been disastrous
Barbieheimer movie.
They'll try to salvage the drive on third
That one I
down.
was a little bit surprised at. And I asked him why, because he just said it was just so loud.
Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally.
But as soon as I was told that thing, I'm like, I cannot get on my head. That is just too funny.
Not a whole lot of room there.
Very unlike Michigan for me to be able to just run all over their defense.
Yep. I got,
Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but
not an end around, but the one where it's a running play.
small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
It's an outside zone.
Yeah, but he went backwards after that completion.
Yeah, with the wide receiver. No, it's the one with the wide receiver. Instead of it, you flip it to the receiver on a jet sweep. As a sweep. I scored a touchdown on a jet sweep from a wide receiver. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I had another one where my running back just ran up the middle and it was gone. I'm like, all right, well, Michigan sucks.
My running back has like 75 rushing yards in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Pulls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33. But the
Put down Bills.
field position. Looking for a productive play on first down. Complete to start this drive.
I mean, that guy's not even looking this direction, and he just turned around and picked that ball off, but okay.
Can't wait for that to get fixed. And then he got trucked, but he still tackled him at least. Can't wait for that fix.
Yeah. You know, I don't know. I'm not an expert in quarterback fundamentals, but I think running backwards to try and avoid a sack is usually frowned upon.
Yeah, that's usually how that works.
But sure, I'll take 2nd and 19 from your own 6.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And the extra point.
Hey, good effort by that guy on the kickoff, or the extra point. He never got out of his stance. He just sat there.
Oh, almost got a safety.
Oh. Oh, looking down. Oh, get him, fuck.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Gibbs. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
I don't know why this second drive Oklahoma's just been like, oh yeah, we're just hurry up offense.
He's down to the 49. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. He leaves it with his back. He's dropped behind the line.
And it finally decided to pick a play. Holy crap.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after.
So, we tried to buy tickets for the OSU-Texas game today, because Jenna's, gets early access for being an employee. Yeah, the Texas game sold out. We have to wait for general public. We have to wait for general public to open up on, Friday. Just to let you guys know, we got on there right at noon, and Jenna was 34,000 in line.
Holy cow.
Just for the Texas game.
And they got him. A sack denies the try
Yeah.
to convert on 4th down. Here's this
I was like,
offense.
well,
Fresh set of downs.
maybe there'll be a seat left, and the only thing that was left was verified resale, because people bought tickets to resell. I'm like, that's cool.
Strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
I love when, you know, a $100 ticket's now $300.
puts his foot in the ground, gets forward.
Someone at the door?
No, Amber is doing something in the kitchen. I don't know what she's doing.
Tell her to be quiet. I'm trying to play football. Tell her she's being too loud.
This defense,
Babe, the guys say you're being too loud.
guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket.
She said, "Oh well, get over it."
All right, Brian. Free reign for you just to yell as loud as you can.
Yep.
All right, babe. Whoa, let's go, boys! Yeah!
That's not loud enough, but I get the gist.
He's afraid of that eviction notice.
Yeah, clearly.
I would say this is a good place, especially for a guy who's well, okay, I technically do have a job, so I can't say I'm unemployed, but technically I'm getting paid for 2 jobs right now.
That's nice.
Hey, left guard, you kind of forgot somebody.
Oh, okay.
I really didn't realize how far back I was. I'm like, oh, I can make that edge and get a yard or 2, and then I get hit. I'm like, nope, I did not make a yard or 2. I lost 3 yards. Oh, I'll make that edge.
Where else do you want me to throw that ball? Get you in the hands.
He wanted you to throw it at his helmet so he can catch it with his hands.
Not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the
That was too short.
get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do,
But I was going to say,
mistakes, this
last
crowd
night after we got off, I did talk to Austin a little bit.
Uh-huh.
He did say he was going to pay me my money this weekend. I told him, as far as the apartment is concerned, for what he owes, to just pay you.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Okay. I was just gonna say, like, as soon as I figured out something about Austin, I was gonna be the one to, like, just go ahead and make the payment and just tell you guys when I do it, but...
But for the damaged floor in Austin's room?
Yeah.
I will say this, Indiana's running back likes to go east-west. He does not go north-south at all. He will stretch the field, but he doesn't get far.
That kind of defeats the purpose of a running back.
Yeah, tell me about it.
What? What are you pointing at?
Use your words, come on now.
Brother, you cannot miss that tackle.
Okay. I don't know who it is.
Your mom.
Wants to throw on 3rd down.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What are you doing? Jesus Christ, Fred. This quarterback's a fucking idiot. He wasn't good. He had me beat, and he slid. I did not have a good angle on him, and he just decided, alright, I'm gonna slide. Talk about feeling the breath of me coming up behind him, but I wasn't gonna hit him yet.
You just felt the footsteps or something.
They'll run this play from the pistol. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Let's it fly. It's caught downfield. And he makes a completion there. Set up an
I can't figure out what defense to call against Indiana. I call zone, I call man, I call blitz. They're just kind of making room where they need it. Alright. I had a dude literally in the face mask of the quarterback. Like, Oh, he's gonna hit me with a gritty too? Oh my god, okay. Oh, he hit me with a shitty. He hit me with a shitty, we're good.
This guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this looking deep.
Oh, jeez, I underthrew that by a mile.
Guys, they keep fumbling, and we can't get over there to pick it up. Please, that's the second play in a row that they fumbled.
Just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Maddox. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw.
It's a sick play for 3rd and 19 there. You know, that was really well done.
The catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short.
Oh, I thought that was going to go wide right.
Fires to the wide out. He's got an open man.
I have no idea what's wrong with defense, but they're fucking playing with Swiss cheese mentality today. Just every one of their passes, no matter what I call, is just to an open receiver.
Trickling the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
Good Lord. Where did this pass rush come from?
To lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They bring him down.
Amber just told me that her Nation of Honor just lost AC at their house.
Ew. Bad time for that to happen.
Extremely tight
Yep.
windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win.
What the hell, guys? Oh my god.
Nice job by the defense there.
I caught a break. My corner did a very bad job left his man wide open. He jumped out of the back of the end zone before catching it. Jesus Christ, what's so loud?
They're 3rd and long in field goal range.
My
they
water
go
bottle.
Zone coverage, so everybody in the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It is good. And for a quick update, let's go.
Apparently my toughness rank is only 24.
Oh my gosh, Fred.
Oh, bye.
Indiana's kicker's name is Skull. S-O-K-O-L. He should be playing in Minnesota.
Yeah, for real. So, hey, Vikings, draft the guy.
Skull.
Oh my god, quarterback, you gotta lead that ball more in front of him. That's a touchdown if you do. Gotta settle for a field goal now instead.
Sounds as if they had a good one there. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Balls at the 29. Defense can.
Alright, I'm up 10 on Michigan at halftime.
Zings it complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point. And
I'm leading Oklahoma, but they've gotten really annoying in the second half. Or second quarter.
Goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you want them to be. You want
Oh,
to be
what a
in the
catch.
mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football. And Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger. And they've
Oh, that was almost... I could have swore that was going to get intercepted.
This game, though, is
Oh, I just looked down to see that just in time.
they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
If you held on to that, you got hit twice.
Oh, yeah. How?
This
Wow.
offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Snags it over the middle. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll put the tight end in motion. Trying to pound it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit.
Oh my god. I hate this kicker so much, that's why I'm getting a new one.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
On 1st down, here comes this offense.
Why is the ball on the 20-yard line?
And the pressure was too much. They get it.
Hold on. So I kicked the field goal, missed it, and then put the ball on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, if you miss a field goal inside the 20, it goes back to the 20-yard line when the other team gets it.
When did that become a rule?
That's been a rule for almost a decade now, I think.
Wow.
Actually, probably longer.
Never would have known, because I honestly did not know that.
Because that's a rule in the NFL, too.
Huh. That is a rule that's been there for so long that I honestly didn't know that was a rule.
Actually, may have been more than a decade, because at least since I've been paying attention to football, that's always what I've known. Halftime, I'm leading Oklahoma by 18.
From the gun, wants to pass.
And I get the ball to start the second half.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
I'll tell you what, if Michigan ever puts you in a situation where you're forced to throw the ball, man, they can take care of you. But if you're able to consistently run the ball and get decent yards on every time you run the ball, their defense is worthless.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Going up top.
Stay in bounds, stay in bounds. There we go.
Okay, game, it is 3rd and 5. From the 12-yard line, I do not need to run middle, high, low from here.
Yeah, you do.
Why not, Fred? They'll never see it coming.
Neither will my own team, because there's no room to run it.
Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And the Hoosiers will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
Every time they show Heps Rock at Indiana, I just want to yell, "It's not a boulder! It's Heps Rock!"
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little.
I will say this: Oklahoma's receivers, some of them have some good verticals.
Golly, bite on the freaking read option, please.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different game.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football.
Last drive, I threw a pick. This drive, first play, I threw a touchdown pass.
Nice.
Creating the explosive play.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. And the defense finally makes the stop after.
No, I'm still at work.
And good gain. And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll be brought down at the
Don't you have to? You can only work in the daylight, also.
Probably is.
Coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read.
At least in most of your situations.
Don't say anything about being a full game until he gets on. Don't say anything about being a full game until he gets on.
I'm not saying nothing.
He said he's gonna eat dinner and get on. Don't say nothing, man. Don't say nothing. You'll never know. Oh, that's a. How's that not a first down? Excuse me? Nah, we challenge.
I don't really know how you picked that off, but I ain't complaining.
Maybe just a couple of inches short. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
He caught the ball with his body completely over the line. Okay.
The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touch. And he takes it to the house. Touch.
Run to Heps Rock. Run over to Heps Rock. Tell him to fuck off.
No mid-season
Jeez.
for these guys as they
Oklahoma's running back last week had like 11 carries for 100 yards. This week he's had 12 carries for 23 yards.
Build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Oh, I tripped him, but still got the first down.
Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose the yard on
It's
that.
Austin!
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
Dude, you are all over him. Don't let him catch it. Fucking idiot. You're literally hugging him.
Awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Michigan, that's cute that you have a good running game like that, but I don't think running the ball is going to help you much when you're down 24.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
Yeah.
Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
I got 3.
I didn't ask yet, Alex. How's Jenna doing so far after the procedure?
So far, so good. It's pretty easy. She walked out of the surgical center.
Okay. I didn't know if it was a situation had to be in crutches or what.
She has crutches that she has to. I mean, she walked out with crutches.
Okay.
But she, yeah, she can fully extend her leg now, which is good. And she starts physical therapy restarts physical therapy on Friday.
How long do she have to do that? Is there like a time thing, or is it more on like what she can do?
It's going to be until she exhausts all of her physical therapy time.
As the game goes on, these two right now are definitely on the same page.
About to kick it away after
I got a running back named Chad Pickums.
Nice.
That sounds like a running back for Wisconsin.
He's a receiving back with 91 speed.
He should be a power back.
He should.
Blocking up front in that running game last time as They just walked it down for a touchdown.
I got a
And the big boys
quarterback.
up front doing their job.
He's
Opening holes, the backs
He's a
making
bust,
plays,
but he has
everything
88
on the
speed
line.
and 96 acceleration.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Alex, you and Jenna now know what it's like what NFL players go through whenever you see an NFL player with a torn ACL on the field.
Yeah, she said she'd never wish that on anybody. And then, especially after this last football season, when we're watching like games, and you can tell that a player fucked up their ACL or tore their Achilles, Jenna's like, ooh, I know what he's going through.
Yeah, I bet.
And she's like, how are these guys back in like 6 months? I'm like, because they got money.
Well, they got money and they're in like freakishly good athletic shape.
Yeah. I'm like, they also take tendons from other parts of their body because they need a good tendon. They don't take donor. We take donor because we're older. We're not physical fit freaks, and later in life, that part of your body is going to be weaker.
The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Yeah, and you guys don't have money. That kind of money.
Oh no, we can have the money to
No,
use her
I'm saying like
tendons.
I'm just talking about like that kind of money to like do it like that quickly and that efficiently as the NFL players.
Flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop.
Even then,
We're
it's
in great
it's
shape.
not always a guarantee. I mean, you look at people like Carson Wentz and Jamal Charles. As soon as they had their injury, they were never the same player ever again.
Yeah.
He'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana sends the offense onto the field.
They had ever the same player to begin with.
If they took it down the field for a touchdown, they can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives.
How are you injured? Your wear and tear wasn't even that low.
He got hit hard.
Bro, this is coming from the same game where my quarterback broke a fractured elbow, then came back the next game. Apparently.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, because remember I said I was really mad because my quarterback got hurt and he was out for the season?
No, it doesn't matter. The next player ran jet touch pass and 99 speed, go burr.
This is weird. Me and Maryland are the exact same overall and everything.
I love giving up 300 passing yards to Indiana, no matter what defensive playbook I call.
It's always Indiana. Indiana and Rutgers for some reason.
Not gonna lie, in real life, the Maryland-Wisconsin game would actually be kind of like even right now.
Right now, I think, yeah. I'd love to
none of
see
them are
like
great or none of them
I'd
are
love to
bad.
see like the Maryland teams where they usually have like one good corner, one good wide receiver, a solid quarterback, like
okay
Talia
running back.
Tagovailoa.
Maryland will never be good until they bring back the flag helmet.
True. I also don't think their coach is that great. By Maryland standards, he might be okay, but I feel like they've had a lot of talent on their teams, and they haven't really done a whole lot.
Isn't the Maryland coach the former guy that was at like New Mexico or something?
He was one of the guys that he was a coordinator under Nick Saban, and then he took like a G5 job or something, I think, and then eventually worked his way back up to being a head coach at Maryland. But he was part of the Nick Saban coach rehabilitation program, is what they call it.
Yeah. I think he was at New Mexico, got fired, then went on Saban's staff, and then eventually got a head coaching job at Maryland. If I recall correctly. He's a bald black guy, right?
Yeah, Mike Loxley.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know his name, but I was trying to.
Who's Wisconsin coach now?
Luke Fickell?
Is it? I think I already asked this question.
Hot take. I think if Fickell has a bad year this year, he might be gone.
I think so too. I think that year, those years that he had at Cincinnati, where they made the playoff, and the year before that, where they were really good too. They just missed the playoff.
Yeah.
You guys know where a lot of that coaching staff is now?
Where?
Notre Dame.
Oh.
Matter of fact, the defensive coordinator of those teams was Marcus Freeman.
Oh yeah, you're right.
pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, was Marcus Freeman more like a panic hire for Notre Dame because Brian Kelly kind of left late?
So after he left Cincinnati, Marcus Freeman became the defensive coordinator at Notre Dame, and then when Brian Kelly left, they just promoted him to be their new head coach.
Oh, okay.
No, you got to be able to finish drives.
Because I think there was a lot of people out there that were like pretty convinced that Marcus Freeman was like the next guy up type of guy where he was going to be a head coach soon.
Gotcha.
I like how a lot of people think that anything about Brian Hartline.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily know if Brian Hartline's going to be a head coach unless Ryan Day leaves for the NFL or something. Which I don't really see that either.
I don't even know if Brian Hartline wants to be a head coach.
I mean, he's got a pretty good gig going on right now at Ohio State, so...
I heard he was making more money than most head coaches are.
And the returner goes down.
I'm not sure he had a foot in, but you're not reviewing it, so...
They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David. And it's important
what you get for trying an onside kick when you're down 28, Michigan.
Obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you gotta
I threw one pass to this receiver, he dropped it, and he's already cold. What? That was the first pass I threw this whole entire game.
See it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
And he almost ran away.
Oh my God, dude.
I have a pretty sizable lead now over Oklahoma.
With the 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the
Pretty sizable. My brother in Christ, you are up by 36.
And the pummeling has started.
Yeah, I got a pretty sizable lead over Indiana now.
18 is a much more appropriate way of using the word sizable. Brian's lead is double that, and he's just like, I think I'm okay with this lead now. I don't think they're coming back.
Pretty sizable lead against Maryland. Guys, why? How? Oh my, fuck this, dude, really?
Their quarterback has
How is
only
Maryland's quarterback
2
able to
incompletions.
do that?
Granted, 250 yards, I mean, yeah, that's a decent amount, but that's not extraordinary. But it seems like they're always in this game, but I always bend but don't break. And they've either gone for field goals or their last field goal they went for, the guy missed it. Actually,
guys,
they have their
oh my God.
QB in there right now.
My defense is so bad, dude. I don't know what I got in.
You're trying an onside kick again. There's 2.5 minutes left, and you're down by 3 touchdowns.
Believe in the process, Fred.
I'm about to chuck one into the end zone again. This is stupid.
I hope you do it.
Give up.
It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Block offensive line.
Of course, I may not need to if I'm going to be able to run the ball like that.
Line gets set, 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the
Oklahoma still has -5 rushing yards.
Damn.
To the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got the back over the middle.
Why did you throw it that low to the ground, dude? God.
Pick up the 1st down on the throwing catch. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Pick up
No.
one. It's down
No.
to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run.
That game, he was 2 steps over the line. That is a first down. It doesn't even matter. I can just run the clock out. I won 48 to 27.
Oh my god, my running back's so slow. My quarterback is faster than my running back.
I'm going to run a speed option just to see if I can try and score before the game's over. It's not going to happen. Oh well.
And dude, you didn't even block him, you fucking asshole.
Threw another pick, this time with my backup QB. I did help one of my students today update her resume.
And why is he open, guys? Cover the
things
zones.
You do when you're going down on me. In between the sheets, all the sounds you make with every breath you take.
In that zone.
It's unlike anything when you're loving me. Alex,
Oklahoma
you
is at least.
He went to go do something, I think.
Oh.
Oklahoma's at least smart, Fred. They score a touchdown, they're down by 29 with 43 seconds left, and they just decide to kick off.
Guys, okay, dude. 3rd and 15, oh my god!
Guys, I have a home night game next week. I have 2 of them this year.
Wow.
And okay, you're able to throw that quickly.
They're against 2 bad teams, but still. Against Wake Forest and Duke, but... Did Maryland's quarterback run back far enough there?
It was like 3rd and 21, and I decided I had a QB spy finally. My middle linebacker was a QB spy, has 91 speed as a freshman. Okay, or don't block. Dude, you had that in your fucking hands! God, dude. Where was the block? Dude, my fucking offense, dude, sucks ass. You ran past 3 of you guys. Oh my god.
What do you mean what happened? No, I just had to get up to charge my controller.
Cool. I love how Maryland can catch the ball regardless of how they throw, where it goes.
I'll be right back.
My receiver is wide open, 3 yards away from the line of scrimmage and drops a pass. My God, dude. I fucking hate my defense. My God. I have 6 sacks on the quarterback, though. Yeah, I'm still down. My offense is garbage. Even though my offense is an 85, my defense is an 81. Or okay, you just pass the guy that you're supposed to block. Dude, why are you throwing it towards the fucking line, dude? God. I saw on TikTok they were talking about the, comparing 2024 Ohio State to 2023 Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And they were going like back and forth each position. And someone said that JJ McCarthy was better than Will Howard.
Well, they're going to base that off of the fact that McCarthy was a first-round pick.
Yeah,
and Will
that's
Howard
what they
was
said.
a
That's literally what was said.
Sorry guys, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, the next thing that was coming on my ass was not a fart.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and they said defensive
I just threw my
backs
stuff
was...
down and yelled, I gotta go to the bathroom!
They said defensive backs were Michigan.
Nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this
Corner-wise, like, I'm okay with them thinking that, but there's no way that Michigan team had anyone close to as good as Caleb Downs.
Well, they said there was like defensive backs and safeties.
You can't believe just how good they are.
And I guess they also were like running backs for Michigan.
It's a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
I mean, Blake Corum was good.
Why? Oh my, fuck this kid, dude.
But if you're basing J.J. McCarthy off of his draft position, you got to base the running backs off of their draft position. And Blake Corum was, if I'm not mistaken, Blake Corum was like a 4th-round pick or something, and Donovan Edwards went undrafted.
Oh, yeah. Donovan Edwards.
Both of Ohio State's running backs went in the 2nd round.
Find some plays that I can use throughout this season, that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's just enough space.
So if you want to find a Big Ten football game, here it is.
7-yard line. First down here with
Alex is just not.
No, Indiana just one play scored on me.
Alex, I don't know if you saw my response to the video you sent in the group chat.
I did not.
Guys, jump up! Oh my god, dude.
Jump
I pressed
around!
triangle.
Jump around!
I pressed triangle and intercept that and nothing happened. Why?
And I love the timing of the pre-snap.
God.
Because the quarterback was able.
Yeah, I saw it. It was a sick logo.
Why did they get rid of that? It's such a cool logo. Why would they do that?
Receiver right behind the offensive line. Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff from the shotgun. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy.
I believe our next full game isn't until week 13, so...
It's like 13-14, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like the
Guys, why?
take a knee.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality.
Did Brian have a
here
bye
as
week
they
this?
are
No.
ready to snap it in victory formation.
When is Brian's bye week? Because he had to play a full game, so one of his 14. So 14 is a bye week, okay.
Yeah, that was the
Dude, oh
Florida
my
State game, but it
fucking
got
God, dude.
replaced because that's the week Florida State plays Florida.
It's
Okay.
amazing how much offense
I'm gonna be honest here. Although I did beat Indiana, the stats don't say that.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs.
Florida State had weeks 0, 1, and 2 as bye weeks, and then they just have games the rest of the season.
They had 404 passing yards and only missed 11 completions. Only went 20 for 24 for 321. They went 29 for 40.
Like I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another.
Alex, while you were gone, I noticed on my schedule
Dude,
I have
oh my
two
fucking
home,
God, hold on to
I have 2 home night games.
That's cool.
They're against really bad teams, but I mean, they're against Wake Forest and Duke.
Yeah, they just returned the kickoff. Temples is bad. Yeah. Yeah, because he has this thing across his ticker that says Hansa Weller, which I have no idea what that means. Mm. It used to be cursive.